Take a deep breath with me. Can you feel the intense energies right now? Can you feel how this is revealing so many different layers of who you thought you are and now you realize you aren't? Can you feel how much it's elevating you to another consciousness, to another timeline? For me, this is fascinating. I've never seen it this fast. I've never seen it so expansive. And it is really, really expansive in a way of, I feel you can literally change today and or make a decision today and tomorrow it will be changed. Like literally very, very rapid movements today or just right now in the period of time we are. And these are good news, not so good news for those who don't want to make a shift, don't want to make a change, but good news for you who want to heal, who want to make a change, who want to discover more of who you are. You see, most of what we believe we actually aren't, and it's not our fault that we didn't saw it. It's not our parents' fault or the way how we grew up. It's the society. It's wherever we are living in. It's quite complex on why we believe things the way we do. And whatever has been in the past, right? Why ever you felt unworthy of receiving more love, receiving more freedom in your life, more liberation, more grace, more bliss, more happy times, right? Um, I feel the time has changed so that you can have it. We can have it, you know. It's not about the past that much anymore because it can be lifted so fast. It can be lifted so quickly. The question is, what are we choosing after we decided to let go of the past? What happens when we are constantly evolving, constantly making changes in our lives and seeing, hey, this is not in my highest good. I want to do something different. I want to do something that is more in my north node, something that is more in my destiny, something that is more in a higher frequency, in a higher timeline for me that actually is more a blessing for my life. How do you then navigate through your life? Well, you learn it, right? You learn it and you may fall a couple of times and that's okay. And you start to explore more, you start to be more open to receive and to give, you start to feel more with your heart, you start to expand, you start to feel more liberated by the way how you choose. You can feel that there is no more this anger of I feel stuck, I feel lost somehow, or um, something is wrong with me, right? There is more of a sense of, hey, actually, I can make a change very quickly. I can shift my consciousness. I can make a change and look into my life and see, hey, this thing and this thing, eh, I don't know, like something feels off here. Let's see if we can alchemize it. Can we alchemize it to make it neutral, to not anymore feel blocked by it, do not anymore feel heavy by it, right? to not use our shoulders to put all the weight on that is not ours. Can we let it go? Can we release it? And there is a lot of things are about releasing and letting go, forgiveness, but it's also about how much can you take to free yourself? How much can you take to feel free? Feeling free to who you are. Feel free to tap into what is here. Can you open up that rose that is inside of you? Can you open up just a little bit more? And now do it with me. Can you feel how this is expanding? Can you feel how much more there actually is without thinking, hey, I need to make our place small? Can I make myself a little bit more big? Can I take up a little bit more space? Can I stand up a little bit more straight? Can I be seen? Can I be heard? And do I allow myself to be heard? Do I allow myself to be seen for who I am? Use this time, because I think it's quite a potent time where we can really tap so much easier into who we are. It's so much easier to really explore this field here and to drop from the mind to the heart. How often have you actually listened to people, maybe even to your own clutter, and thinking like, where is this thought coming from, right? If you start to observe your own thoughts, you start to realize, hey, actually, that thought doesn't seem to belong to me, doesn't seem right. It seems there is something wrong. Okay, this is when we start to see, hey, our mind is not always in our highest good. Actually, I would really say not too often, right? Our mind has its value, our mind is doing great things, but when it comes down to our own truth, and I mean by, if you open up your heart as big as you can, as open and wide as you can, would you act, be, and feel the same way? Would you do the same things than before? If the answer is no, then you know that the mind is playing a higher game, or a game that you are not in the driver's seat. If you want to start to change this, you need to start to observe your thoughts more deeply. Start to see, hey, what am I thinking? Is this really me? What is this, right? And our thoughts can be created from our environment, from what we are watching on TV, the way how we grew up, right? The way how we uh, um, were connected to school, whatsoever, right? All those things. But who cares? Who cares? I really think that we are past that. I think we are past that level of, hey, let's discover what was there in the tiny little cellar. I think we can go beyond that. I think we can move beyond that by tapping first into the light, the higher frequencies, and then see how far we can go. Anchor it into our ground, into our body, right? We always have to see that when we start to go into those meditative states, and when we start to alchemize things and start to call in higher energies, we need to make sure that we are actually anchoring these energies in our body, our physical body, because our body is like a machine. And if we are not treating our machine right, then the machine is doing something that we don't want to. So let's treat our machine wisely and start to use our body in a way that we can actually use it for our own benefit, right? For our own good, with our highest capacity connected to source. Can we allow that in? And I really see that we are really philosophical today. So I want you to tap into that. Can I tap into these frequencies? And then can I bring it down? You can do this by dancing, walking on the floor, lying on the floor, crawling on the floor, jumping up and down, starting to use like handshakes, right? And start to release a lot of things, right? Make it very embodied, bring it into your body. You can do yoga, you can do, I don't know, whatever helps and serves you. You can even do the dishes if you want to. But it's actually, I feel those kind of modalities that are just in stillness, they may go a little bit away in a sense of there are new techniques coming in, new things that you can try out, new things that may help more at this time, may help more and be more comfortable to connect to your body, right? If you're flying all the time up in the air, pretending you're good, I don't know about you, but for me, this is not really helpful. So we do want to have this embodied. We want to have this very, very deep down in our bodies, connected to our cellular system, to our nervous system, right? We want this connected to our body. So start asking today, what can I do to feel more connected to my body? What can I do to really feel aligned to my body more? What is it that I can do today to feel more happy inside of my body? What can I do for an activation that would serve me? Thank you so, so much for being here. It was great. And I want you to know that this is really a journey I enjoy. I really love doing those videos with you, for you. And I really hope you enjoyed too. With that said, thanks so much and goodbye.